Hi, this video is going to show you how to run a training. The training that you're running through right now is going to be almost identical to the way your exam is going to run. The only difference is that in this training, you have as many times as you want to get it right. You can just practice and practice and practice until you get it right. The exam will run exactly the same way, but you'll only have 3 clicks of your mouse to get the task completed correctly. So the more you practice here in the training, when the exam opens up and you will know how to do it in 3 clicks, then you'll pass your exam with flying colors. For this assignment to be completed, you need to do all of the applies correctly. So run through every single apply. You'll know what this means after you watch the video. And then that will be your completion of this assignment. Okay, so now the rest is actually the explanation of how to use the trainings. Click on the Word Module 1 SAM training link. I'm going to click on it right now. And it's going to tell me to load Word Module 1 SAM training in a new window. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Once the link takes you to Cengage, you're going to get to this page, which will tell you first to check your system. This is important because the training is going to appear as a pop-up, and you might need to enable pop-ups in your browser for this to work. So I'm going to click on the Check System. And in my case, most of my settings seem correct except for the bottom one. It basically says pop-ups are disabled. So I will not be able to watch or do the training or the exams or any of the assignments if this is not green. So I'm going to have to enable my pop-ups. Right now I am using Firefox. It's pretty simple on Firefox because I can just go over here to where it says that I've been prevented from opening a pop-up window. I can click on Preferences and just say Allow Pop-ups for Cengage.com. And then when I refresh this page, right there, now it's green and I'm ready to go. I'm going to show you how to do it in Chrome as well. But for now, I can close this window and I have checked my system. I'm ready to go. So I'm going to click on the Start button. Now I'm showing you the same thing in Google Chrome. And if I check the system in Google Chrome, you'll see that again, it says that pop-ups are disabled. So you need to go up to the 3 little dots at the very top right of your Chrome browser screen. Click on that and head over to Settings. From Settings, on the left side, you're going to look for Privacy and Security right here. Click on Privacy and Security. And then you're going to go down all the way to where it says Site Settings. Click on Site Settings. Scroll down until it says Pop-ups and Redirects. Click on Pop-ups and Redirects. Okay, so now that you're here, you can either click on this button to say, sure, go ahead and allow pop-ups everywhere. And that's fine, and then you're done. Or you can leave it and don't allow for all of the sites that I go to give me pop-ups, and then just allow only Cengage. So allowed pop-ups, you go over here and say add, but then you're going to have to write here the website, the entire thing. So I'm going to click in here and I'm going to say https://sam.cengage.com. So once again, https://sam.cengage.com. We'll say add. And then it'll allow only that one to do pop-up. So it's up to you if you want to allow it all or not, or just this one. Now that it's been allowed, you can close that window, go back here, and then once again, refresh. And there we go. Now my pop-ups are enabled for Chrome as well. We don't recommend using Safari if you're in a Mac, nor Edge if you're on Windows to access SAM trainings or assignments or anything. So please make sure that you've either downloaded Chrome or Firefox and use these two. All right, so now let's go to the training. Okay, so there are 3 settings for the trainings. This is a virtual environment where the computer is going to imitate you having the program and teaching you how to use it. So there's the observe mode. When you click here on observe, there's the practice mode, and there's the apply mode. And notice that in the apply mode, suddenly your computer looks like you're in a computer. Let's head back to the observe, practice, and apply, and I'll show you the different ones. The first time you learn something, especially if it's completely new to you, you might want to run through the observe. So I'm going to press this little play. So this is not a teaching as in this is a video where I'm going to talk to you about stuff. This is a task. What these trainings do is they teach you how to perform a certain amount of tasks, and there's 30 tasks. And if you observe and listen, it tells you while it does it. Now I'm going to press play again.
Click the Start button on the taskbar to display the Start menu.
Okay, so basically it's telling you how to do this. It's showing you, it's very clearly saying, click the Start button, and you just keep watching, and it's basically you play or you stop, and then it does it. It clicks.
The Start menu is displayed. In the left pane of the Start menu, click Power.
It takes you to power. So basically it's a watch. Observe.
You can choose to put the computer to sleep, shut down the computer, or restart Windows. On the Power menu, click Shut Down. Windows shuts down and turns off the power to your computer.
That's it. That's the step. So whichever it is that you're learning to do and whatever your level is, there's ways to skip the very basic for those of you who know it, and ways to go through the very basic for those of you who don't know it. But when it's done, it says observe complete because you've observed it. So now maybe you can practice it or you can apply it. Now, let's say that we want to practice it this time because I heard it, I saw it. So now let's practice it. First of all, you can speed up. See here, it says 1x. You can click on the 1x and make it go a little bit faster or not. You can just go at the regular speed, but you can also, for those of you who are like to read your instructions, you can click here and get a transcript. So at the same time, it's giving you a little transcript of all the text, okay? So now I went to practice mode. Once you've done the observe once for the things that are completely new to you, I basically think that probably should always start in practice because practice also tells you the same thing that observe tells you, but it lets you do it. So let me show you. Imagine once again, this is something you don't know how to do, which for some of you guys is true and for sometimes it's not. But in practice mode, when you press play,
shut down Windows to conserve energy between work sessions and secure your data.
All right, so basically instead of the observe just keeps going, but the practice is exactly the same, except for now it waits because it's waiting for me to do it instead of it doing it. So it's showing you how to do it. So now you go with your mouse and you click and then it goes.
The Start menu is displayed.
Yay.
In the left pane of the Start menu, click Power.
So now it will sit here for 10 hours until I click on it. It's not going to do it for me. So then I click Power.
You can choose to put the computer to sleep, shut down the computer, or restart Windows.
And now it tells me.
On the Power menu, click Shut Down.
So once I do it, it goes.
Windows shuts down and turns off the power to your computer.
Practice complete. So now I've gone through the observe and the practice. As I said, for the most part, I find that practice is enough unless it's completely new to you, because practice is the same as observe, only you do it, right? So I would start in practice always, personally. And then this is the important one, apply. This is the one that basically gives you the instructions. Shut down Windows 10, and it just sits there. And you need to know how to do it. So this is your test, if you want, of the practice. It's like, okay, I don't know. And I start clicking around. I'm gonna play like I didn't get it. And I go, oh God, was it here? How do I shut down? Let me see, shut down. And I click on that. Task incorrect, try again, right? Because I'm doing, whatever I'm doing is not right. And then I go, oh, maybe I needed to open the recycle bin. I'm exaggerating. Now try again. It's gonna keep telling me no, till I go, well, was it down here? I think maybe it was there. Nope, try again. Oh, darn it. Was it down here? Maybe it was here. Maybe I have to restart it. No, try again. So you got it? It'll keep until finally I go, oh, maybe it's there. Maybe it's there. And then it'll go, yay, you've completed it. Okay. So that's kind of how the training teaches you to do stuff. So there's 20. Notice that when we finish the shut down the PC task, it gives me a little green check mark. And now there's 30 tasks. There's all these different tasks all the way to 30, right? So some of you guys are like, oh, I totally got this. I don't need to do this. Well, I don't know. Check it out, read them all at least once. You're going to be taught how to do all these things one by one. But one, for example, let's start the File Explorer. If I click on that one, this time maybe instead of going to practice and apply, I think I know how to do this one. You can just go straight to apply and it'll say start the File Explorer. And I can just go straight in here and start the File Explorer. Good. Apply complete. You've completed the task. That means I know that one. When I go here to my tasks, you'll see that it gets check mark. You know that one. Now, the rest of them, I might not know them or I might know them, but the ones that I think I know, I can just do in the apply. And if I got it, fine. If I don't get it, go to the practice and try it until you get check marks on everything. And that means that you know them all. If you know them all, this is the exam. The exam is going to be, I don't remember how many of these tasks. It basically has you, the exam is going to be the apply section of, I can't remember right now, but I believe 20 of these questions, and it won't be identical. Like this time it says, close Word, save the current document, we close it now. In the exam, it might say, close Word, save the document with a new file name, or save it into a certain folder. Like it'll be similar, very similar. It won't be identical, but basically the exam is going to be, these are considered hands-on exams. It is going to basically give you a set of 20 tasks, I believe, that you just need to do, but you only have 3 tries in the exam to get it right. But in the practice, you can get it wrong 250 times. It doesn't matter until you get it right. You know, when you want to refresh the task, go here. And it'll restart all over again. And if you don't know it at all, go to observe. And if you do the apply. Once you know all of your applies, that's it. That's all you need to do. Now, what if I stopped at, I got 2 right and 1 wrong? What if it's dinner time? I'm going to leave. Can I continue this tomorrow? Sure. I can just close this up. And then tomorrow I want to continue with the training. So I'll just come back in here and I'll click again, training, open it up, and it'll remember that you had 2 right and 1 wrong, and you keep going and you keep going. And then the next time you close it, you have 15 right and you're still missing 15, and so on and so forth. So it keeps track. Okay. And you can do them as many times as you want, forever and ever, up until the day of the exam. So that's it. That's your homework. Run through the whole training and get comfy. And then next week, and if you have any questions about things that did or didn't work for the training, or things that got, the training doesn't explain things. It just shows you how to do it. But if you need explanations, that's me. That's what I'm here for.